It's Mike's birthday, bitch. Bam, 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 bam. It's Mike's birthday this week. Damn, Mike. How does it feel, bro?
I feel young.
Okay, that was like the most random shit ever.
No, it feels it's crazy. Obviously, you know, it's emotional. It's anxiety. It's more like what's gonna happen in this new? I was gonna say millennia. I don't know what the fuck. It's not like I'm turning 1,000 years old, fool. But no. It's just it's cool. I'm looking forward to it, fool. It's a new start to a different cycle. I guess I don't know.
Why does everybody say everything? Every new year, every new birthday is a fucking new cycle.
No, it's not
like,
a new. This is
or
not,
it's a
but,
new
but this is not a
me.
new year.
It's kind of true though, because like
this is
every like life is cyclical. Everything like you repeat everything.
Yeah, but I'm not saying it because every year it's not like one of those. Oh, every year this is my year. Like at the beginning of the year, it's more like, fool, this is a big birthday for me. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
the
Where
big,
you're at in your
the big
life,
O,
yeah.
the big O. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's
So,
transitions in life.
transition.
Turning 30, huh?
You know what's you know what the funny thing is, dog? Like at every point, like I know what you're saying about the numerical shit, right? Like when we're kids, we expect one birthday. When we're teens, we expect a different style birthday. In our 20s, we expect it. In our 30s, we expect different.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like I remember, like right now, like you're excited about this one, but like for me, for like my last couple of birthdays, it's like fuck, I don't give a fuck. It's
Well-
just another fucking year for me, you know?
Yeah.
Like, but I think as we start getting older, there has been times too when it's like, fuck, who knows? I'm maybe halfway through my life right now.
Exactly.
You never know. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like,
Might live up to be 80. Might live up to be 41. Fool.
fuck.
Might be fucking 40, and that's it. I mean, but I'm learning that, hey, fool, live life, fool. Like I used to think the same way. I honestly, I had a thing growing up. I didn't want to live past 35. You know, it goes back to shit that we've talked on the show about how I used to look up at my parents and I'd be like, damn, they're old as fuck. You know?
For real.
You used to be like, oh, these fuckers
Dick,
are old.
our parents went in the fucking 1800s, dick, when they were dying of polio at fucking 20, dick.
No, but it's just my mentality as a little kid. When I was a kid, I was just like, I'm like, fuck, man.
But that's more of the cholo situation, dog.
No, it was not- it
I
has
hope I get blasted when I'm 25. dog.
Well, that was also true. Like I said,
I want to
based
die
on
in the line of duty, like representing my
but
hood.
Based on the lifestyle I was choosing for, I was kind of like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna live past 35 and shit, you know. But that's stupid. Now, and when I remember my 34th birthday, I mean, not my 34th birthday. When I was 34 and I was gonna be 35, no mames, I was shitting it. I was like,
I'm gonna die.
I was like,
I'm gonna die tomorrow.
Josito, please. I know I said it. I was feeling down. I was like, fuck, like I'm about to be 35. What if God says, throw my way, this is what you wanted, and fucking lightning stroke me and fucking.
Wait,
Whoa.
what did he do?
Whoa.
Well, how do you say that? What's the correct way to
Zeus
say
a
that?
little
Strike.
sus.
Lightning striked me?
Yeah.
Lightning
kinda weird.
struck.
Struck.
Struck me. There you go. Not
Struck.
striked me. Is there?
Past tense.
Pinche Chicano vocabulary. But
Anyways, like,
strike.
did you ever have a birthday when you were a kid and shit? When, like, for example, me, I don't remember a lot of shit about my childhood, but I do remember one specific birthday because I was fucking surprised that my mom got me the cake that I really wanted actually. You know, because they have their own tendencies to fucking get whatever they kind of
They
want.
ask you
and
what
shit.
you want, and then they get you something
like,
else.
They get Paw Patrol for a kid that's never watched fucking Paw Patrol and shit. You know what I'm saying?
well, we didn't get those Paw Patrol shit.
Well, we
man.
didn't because it didn't exist.
Yeah.
But I remember having that fucking He-Man fucking cake and shit.
I wish I would have had a
Fool,
He-Man cake.
Like
fool.
that was my shit when I was fucking excited at the park and shit. Like the piñata was fucking. I don't remember it was He-Man, but I want to make myself believe it was. And shit.
Shit was
But,
He-Man.
you know, just having the fucking cake alone and shit. Like damn, dog.
I
did it.
hated my birthdays as a kid
Why?
because I had to share a birthday.
With one of your brothers?
One of my brothers was born, he's 4 years younger than me, but he was born one day prior to me. So his birthday's April 11th, mine's April 12th. And everybody else in my brothers and sisters had their own birthday. So whenever the fucking parties came around, everybody bought them badass gifts. I'm talking about like all the toy, all the good shit. You know, they went all out. And it was an individual birthday they got to celebrate. But when it came to my birthday and my brother's birthday, both of us hated it because if you were invited and you were going to buy me a $20 gift, that shit just turned into a $10 gift. So the toys at $10, fool, ain't that fucking good?
If you go to the Swami, dog, you get some steals.
Nah,
Hey, you turn on the
fuck
toy, it was
Swami.
like,
Not anymore, dude. The Swami sucks.
Yeah, no, fuck. What do they say? They all sound the same, fool. You press the button and they all sound like that. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Or you get that gift that you have to share. Es para los dos.
It's part of those, yeah. And sometimes you get
PlayStation.
underwear, fool. You're like, este no is my size. You know? I'm wearing tight ass underwear, fool. You know, nah. No, I hated them. I mean, they were fun because you remember our birthday parties, like especially coming from being parents, sorry, being kids of immigrants. They bring their traditions and the way they
The
throw parties.
piñatas, dog.
Las big ass piñatas and the payasos. ¿Te acuerdas? I remember having a payaso, una payasita.
I never had it, fool, but I'm not gonna lie, low key, I was a little jealous of everybody that, like,
Yeah.
when I go to other parties and shit.
Those
and
are the
they
nice
have the
parties,
payasos and shit. It's like, what the fuck? Like, I always would trip out on that shit.
So, yeah, fool. Nah, I don't think the payasos, fool. I don't think it was a money thing. I think it was like a fucking. We had the most craziest payasa. She would say the randomness shit. I remember it was all sexual shit too.
What does that have
Hey,
to do?
fool,
What
well,
does
if
that
it
have
with your lifestyle, dog, the craziest, the downest. We had the downest
Nah,
payaso.
this is before that shit.
That was her nickname in the hood. Payasa.
to- the dumbest-
Just a bang that ass high neck
She
coming.
didn't even dress like a clown, fool. She just did her makeup on.
Nah, fool. Everything was sexual with these fools. Like it was like they would play these games, and I can't even remember. I watched the videos all the time.
I seen those shits when they make you like humping the balloons and shit.
Yeah, fool. And it's like,
Pumping
dude,
the-
I'm
I've never
fucking,
seen
I'm
that.
turning 5. Well, I got the fucking videos. I watched
I'm
this shit and I
turning
laughed.
They
5.
have a balloon on their 11. Mike, sit on it.
Wait, they
We gotta pop the balloon.
Hey,
Did you do
it was a hey, fool for a prize. Fool, you're doing it, trying to get a fucking prize.
I mean, the kids probably don't know what's happening, but still, that's fucked up for
Yeah,
them.
it's a pedophile ass payaso.
Yeah.
Imagine what this guy would do in Hollywood.
What?
With
Hollywood?
Like, yeah, with like the Weinstein shit.
Oh, nah, fuck that.
I know. Say, I'm down.
But yeah, it was crazy, fool. And
You're gonna
then
give me a $20
Good thing
toy,
you're
I'm
not in
down.
Hollywood.
I think, and then we get to an age where they stop throwing us parties out.
Yeah.
Like, I think when
Nah,
I turned-
I don't think so. I think we don't want them as teens.
fool, I fucking wanted it.
No,
dog. My mom
check
said,
it
"No,
out.
pendejo, you're not
Nah,
getting it."
check it. So for example, for me, like growing up, I wanted the fucking little parties and shit, right? With the piñatas and the candy, all that shit at the park, whatever. But when I got into my teens and you start kind of like, man, like fuck that. I want to have a kickback with the homies and shit. That's what you want. You want to fucking, I don't want to party. Like, if you're going to fucking embarrass me with a fucking piñata and a
With a
clown,
payaso and
you're
shit?
going to be 15 sitting on payasos fucking lavish.
Nah, fool.
Traviesa, what was her name?
Hey, you should get a clown for your next birthday.
At that time, you did want Traviesa. I was like, hey, what
Hey, what's
happened
up?
to
Citrus
payasa?
right here. Nah, I tricked my mom. My 12th birthday. I think I've talked about this before. On my 12th birthday, I tricked my mom into. I asked her to let me have a kickback. I said, "Mom, let me have a fucking kickback. Come on." She said, "All right, cool." I was like, I was like, "It's gonna be in the backyard. You don't have to go nowhere. Just let me have a kickback." And I remember we went to the store and I think it was I can't remember what store. I think it was with their Superior. It wasn't called Superior before.
Value
Not
Plus.
Superior.
Value
Value
Plus.
Plus.
Value
It was
Plus.
Value Plus. There you go. We went to Value Plus and they used to have the wine coolers, the 4-packs. They used to have them in the front on sale
they
for
do.
like $1.99 and shit. And I remember, I don't know why I decided to ask my mom. And I said, I tried it. I was like, man, let me see if my mom's down. I said, Mamá, ¿puedo agarrar estos ponches? And she said, yes.
My
And
mom
I was
always
like,
say,
my mom didn't realize they were fucking
Alcoholic.
My mom thought they were $1.99. I grabbed like 10 of them, fool. I grabbed like 10, 11 of them. I can't remember. As much as I could, fool. I put them in the carrito. And she's like, oh, agárrate. She was even telling me, fool, like, agárrate este sabor, mira.
De sandía.
Oh, that's a good idea, mom. I put them in the
rico.
carrito, fool. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, is this really happening? Like, I'm gonna be the coolest 12-year-old fool. I have alcohol, my 12, and my mom's gonna bring it out, chilled and shit.
You feel like McLovin.
Yeah, my mom didn't know. Fool. My mom did not know she bought me alcohol.
Hey, fool. And then now the guests show up little mocosos. And nobody drank the wine coolers.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, that shit was crazy. But yeah, that's you're right. It comes to a point where you don't want to throw a party anymore. And then you want something. You want stuff still, right? Because
Oh, yeah.
Hell
you still
yeah.
want fucking the gifts. You're like, hey, I don't want a birthday party, but dame los regalos. But nothing da ni madres, because hey, without Without, I guess back then it was no hay party, no hay regalo. Now it's no regalo, no hay comida. ¿no? That's the thing now.
I don't know, but yeah, you know what? That's funny because that's true. Like, if you don't have anything, like, fuck that. Nobody has to get him anything and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, from your cousins, family members and shit like that.
Yeah, it's not like those families that bring you the gift anyways. Nah.
And then in our late teens and early 20s, all we want to do is fucking go to a club or bar.
Well,
Party and
okay. So
shit.
what was the birth year or birth date that you were looking forward to?
That's a hard question. I think like everybody else, it's weird because for some reason we're in a hurry to turn 18.
I
when
wasn't.
but like once we get up there and like when we're like 16, 17, we're like, fuck it, I just want to be 18. You know what I mean? I think 18 was the age that I was really looking forward to because at 17 of my senior year, I remember like we, instead of going to prom, you didn't do it with us, huh?
No,
We skipped prom and we fucking went to Rosarito to TJ.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'm already 18, I'm drinking. Like I can literally go out and drink. All the shit I could do at 21, I was already doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think I was looking forward to that, but then I think it's just society, Doug. And then you're 18, 19. Fuck, I can't wait to be 21.
You want to know why I wasn't waiting for 18?
Because you could go to prison?
No. yeah, because I would be charged. No, because you could be charged as an adult.
True.
Because my dad told me, when you turn 18, te
You're
vas
at
a
the
hacer
fucking
like
house.
chingada, cabrón. And that fool meant it. Like, that fool literally meant it. So on my 18th birthday, you know what I did on my 18th birthday? I was still in school.
You packed your little bags and got your little stick.
No, I literally, fool. I went to high school. That morning I woke up. My dad was at work, and my mom was crying. No vas a ir, mijo. No vas a hacerlo. And I was like, yo voy a ir, ma. Mi papá me dijo que me quería la chingada aquí. And as a man, I have to, a man. I can't be a man if I don't do that. What another man is asking me to do. This is his domain. I went to high school, fool, and I dropped out. I went and I checked out. I said, hey, as an 18-year-old, I am legally taking myself out of school. And they were like, are you sure?
I forgot you fucking dropped out.
Yeah, I dropped
You can
out.
just stop going too. And then
Yeah, but I was withdrawing from school. I was letting them know that I was withdrawing.
Said late to everybody.
Yeah, fool. I wanted to say
not
bye,
really.
and I didn't remember that day, fool. It was school was still in session. It was like 2 months before graduation, and I went to school. I dropped out, and my mom went, and she was me estaba llorando todo the whole way. Me lloró en la oficina, and as they're doing the paperwork and everything, as I was coming back, Miss Freed, I'll never forget this fool. Miss Freed, who I was never a student of hers. The only reason why I was cool with Miss Freed was because I was a soccer player, and her son or her stepson, Chicles, was the coach. And I was a desmadroso, so I used to always ditch and go to her class and try to pick up on all the first English learners or whatever.
Yeah,
all the new
ESL,
chicks from
ESL.
Mexico. ESL, there you go. English secondary language. I used to try to pick up on all the girls there. I used to go there and be like, hey, what's up, girl? Like, spit game and shit. And
Te doy papeles,
like,
viejo.
papeles, mija.
paper.
Paper, girl. And no, but I would go in there and she knew me. She I guess she really liked me because even though I was a desmadroso, she saw something in me that I didn't see at the time. Y me acuerdo, güey, I was walking out of school, y mamá llorándome, and she saw me, and she literally got out of school, out of class, and she's like, what's going on? Asking my mom, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué está haciendo? ¿Qué está haciendo pollo, right? Because that was my nickname back then. And she literally yelled at me. Miss Freed yelled at me and cried and called me a pendejo. I was like, why are you fucking doing this? Fuck your dad. I told her, like, my dad said I gotta bounce. Her and my mom were like, fuck what your dad says. Like, they were like literally yelling for that what's the teacher in the corner that has psychology or he was
I
an
don't
old
know.
man. All the teachers started coming out telling Miss Freed to calm down. And she was like, fuck you. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm trying to save this student. And I just said, I can't do it. And I walked out with false pride. I want to say false pride because I thought I was proudful then. I was proudful, but I was proudful for the wrong reasons. So my 18th birthday, I wasn't looking forward to it. It was a bad experience. And then my mom talked me into staying in the house. I would literally fucking bounce and come back late at night. And I would clean the whole house and then bounce again. And then I said, fuck, what am I doing, dumbass? Went back. I graduated. I actually went to adult school. Didn't get to walk. One of my biggest regrets. Didn't go to prom. I didn't go to grand night. So when people talk about it, I'm just like, that's cool. I didn't go to it, but guess what? I got a master's. So, anyways, back to the whole story. It's bad memory. So 18 was not 21. Yeah, 21 probably.
Is that the one you're looking forward to?
Yeah, because I could legally buy alcohol. I wanted to say, give me my shit.
But that's
I know.
overrated too, right?
It is. When I fucking
It's just
went and
that
I did
feeling.
this shit, it's just like, what am I doing? I've been drinking. Like, I've been buying this shit already, but it was just like, like nothing.
I was buying alcohol like when I was in high school. There was a spot in LP. I just walk in and be like, all right, here's my.
I remember.
But yeah, so it's like, I guess that it's weird. Like, fuck, that's a really good question. Like, I don't think there was really one. I think 18 just because of that. But once again, it wasn't like really a desire for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it was just what everybody was saying or society was saying. But like now, I don't even care, to be honest.
What about you guys?
I feel like I should care more though.
I looked forward to my second birthday.
Second?
You're terrible twos?
I suppose.
Nah, I'm just fucking.
Do you even
around.
remember that shit?
No. Fucking. I was gonna say 21 too, but I don't even know what I did that time.
I mean, you were already a father at 21, fool.
I was a father at 17.
I know. That's why I'm like, fuck.
So
You were looking forward to your daughter's birthday, huh?
at that point, yeah.
He's like, fuck the 18th birthday. fool. My
That's
daughter's birthday.
what he said. The two, the
Oh,
second.
that's true, huh?
I think I would have been excited, but when I turned 18 and 21, it was like the peak of the pandemic. Like literally
Oh,
18
shit.
and 20.
Yeah.
So it was just like
Huh.
nothing to do really. Like everything was closed. What was I going to look forward to?
couldn't even throw a party or
For your
nothing.
21st, is that where we went camping and shit?
Yeah, because what the fuck were we going to do?
What would you have
Oh
done?
no,
if
we
you-
went to
To the haunted fucking reservation?
yeah,
Indian reservation?
What would you have done if you had the opportunity to? What did you want to do?
when 18,
18.
I probably would have gone to a concert because I back then I went to a lot of concerts, but because of the
true.
pandemic, I stopped going.
But just a concert, that was what you looking forward?
Yeah, I like going. I went to concerts like weekly. Yeah, so to me, I would have gone to like a nicer concert probably.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
That's changed a lot too, fool. What people do for their birthdays, like younger generations now too.
Yeah.
I think it's because there's more open to it now too. That way, that in that sense. Honestly, I don't remember concerts being a thing when we were growing up.
They were. I remember the Smokeout tour. Everybody wanted to go to the Cypress Hill concert.
I don't remember that.
I remember
shit.
everybody wanted to go to the what was it, the Chronic 2001 concert. Remember when fucking Chronic 2001 came out with Dr. Dre?
Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
One of the
Everybody wanted to
classics.
go to that shit, fool. Like you
Yeah.
couldn't, you could just hear it and then you would watch the video back, like replay. But, oh shit, that was dope.
now what
And-
people look forward to is like Rolling Loud or like
Yeah, the festivals.
yeah,
And I don't know. It's too crowded for me, dog.
yeah. I don't like festivals either.
It is. I did the Best of Mucho this year, and that shit was fucking packed.
Yeah.
I did honestly like. There's a lot of artists that I wanted to see, but the way it works is just too crowded that I just decided to fucking stay in one stage, get a spot up in the front, and that's it.
Yeah.
Because
I-
it's crazy. It's too packed.
honestly, fool, I think I'm looking forward to this birthday. Like I have not been excited like I am right now in a long ass time. And I think I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna shout her out. I owe it to my prima. She's always celebrated her birthday. She always tells me, and I said, why? It's like, I celebrate from fucking day one of the month to the end. It's like, because who's gonna celebrate you more than yourself? And I'm like, that's weird, whatever. I mean, cool for you, it works for you, but in my mind, I was like, that's stupid. To me, it was kind of dumb. And now I'm just like, she's fucking right, dog. I'm celebrating myself. Fuck what everybody thinks. I know where I'm at. I know where I'm going. It comes back to our last conversation.
But if you're there, do you really need to celebrate? Like if you're like conscious enough to be like, well, if I'm just gonna do it for myself, then why do you even need to celebrate?
Because you're celebrating for yourself. Whether you show up or not, that's not
But-
my problem. It's
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
Not a. I've never
Oh,
done
I
it.
get what you mean. Like you're still gonna celebrate with other people,
Yeah,
but it's more about. Yeah, I get what you
It's
mean.
how I feel, and I
Internally.
want my feeling. I want to share it with those that I care and love.
I think that's where it changes. Like, you know, we go through the phase where as a kid, your parents are throwing you the party. When you're a teen, you don't want anybody but your friends. And I think as you get older, you just want the people that are around you in your circle
Yes.
to be around you and just whatever it is you're doing. You know, like he was
Get
talking
you.
about having a party now. It was going to be a theme party. Is it still going to be a theme party?
It's not gonna be a theme party.
So it's just going to be a karaoke party now, right?
yeah.
Well, that's
karaoke.
fun.
But it's just everybody just chilling and shit.
I just want to
think-
chill with the people that I care for,
Wow.
people that are in my life at this point.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I thought about that, right? And I was like, yeah,
That's
if
good.
you're at my party, it's because I
It's
can't
because
invite
I want you
everybody.
there. Yeah,
Exactly, because you
Yeah.
want me in your life and I want you in my
yeah,
life.
yeah.
And it's sorry to say, because obviously I've met a lot of people, especially with this. I've met a lot of cool people
Yeah.
that I would invite, I could invite, but it's not that type of party. You know what I'm saying? It's not like my fucking my 12-year-old party when I threw a fucking kickback
With the wine coolers.
with the wine coolers. I wish I could throw a big ass party like that. Like I wouldn't mind, but that's not what that's not what this celebration is about. This celebration is like, damn fool, like, this fool's been through with a lot of shit in my life. He's been there for me through a lot of shit in my life, and we're doing this shit. You know, it's like he's my compadre. I want him there, and if he wants to be there, he'll be there, and if he doesn't, then he won't be there. But I'm still gonna celebrate. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. My mom's, I want my brother, I want my kids are gonna be there. Because at first it was like, well, are the kids gonna be there or not? Yeah, my kid. Why would I not want to fucking celebrate this milestone with my kids? So I've never done it that way. So I think I'm looking forward to this. This is my fucking.
You know, the only thing I do want, I want a theme party.
I kind of wanted one, but
and then I have my house now, and I still haven't. I've always wanted a Halloween party.
Exactly.
I've always wanted a theme party for my birthday. I think that's one of the things that I'm gonna have to fucking do. But like, it's just one of the things that I look forward to now.
I might just do a theme then. Fuck it. What do you think a good theme should be?
90s.
90s. Everybody's doing 90s though.
No.
I don't know, but I don't like that Marvel idea. I'm gonna show up with no shirt, looking like Thor and shit.
Like the fat version of Thor.
You had an idea of Marvel?
I wanted to do Marvel, like superheroes.
Who
would you be? You could be torta, fool. Torta.
He has a fucking torta on the hammer.
Yeah, fool. Instead of a hammer, you can have a giant like fork.
Yeah.
Yeah, think about it.
Giant fork? Aquaman?
But like a fork, fool, like to eat food and shit.
Nah, but yeah, like I don't know, maybe not for this one because doesn't go with the theme of everything going on.
Yeah, but you're gonna be. I'm not gonna say your fucking age, but that's a milestone, fool. You can't do it on the one.
Well, don't make it a theme then. Just make it a costume party then, if that's what you want. Because theme is completely different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're right. Okay.
I'll just throw on a Jordan jersey and fucking.
That's not a costume.
Hey,
Are you gonna wear Daisy Dukes?
Why would I wear Daisy Dukes?
Didn't they wear
The
fucking
headband.
basketball players back then used to wear little shorts?
I'll go like what's that one movie shit?
Converse.
Semi-pro? Converse, the high top Converse.
God, I don't know how they played basketball in those.
Hey, that shit's
That's
crazy,
huh? And then those were like for basketball.
What, the shorts?
No, the
the
shoes,
Converse.
the Converse.
They were
Oh.
slippery.
The Chuck Taylors.
Oh, that shit hurts.
That hurts your feet, like your finger. I don't know.
Like doctors advise against kids wearing them just on the daily.
Yeah.
I can't wear
No.
Converse, bro. I got a pair.
These fucking hurt, fool.
Well, the ones
Those
you're
are
wearing
better
right
than
now, fool, what are
Converse,
those
though.
fucking
Converse like you're
pantuflas,
barefoot.
they're comfy.
pantuflas?
Nah, but I can't wear Converse. 'cause
Imagine
when
playing basketball in Crocs, fool. That shit. Have you ever had Crocs?
No, and I will never wear Crocs.
Fool.
Why?
I used to say the same shit.
This fool used to talk shit to me all the time.
Yeah, until it was given to me on my birthday. And I fucking stepped on them. Hey, you know that song?
You
Pops in my
know,
head.
you know what's annoying, Dick? When you worked here for a bit, he would leave his Crocs in the office, fool. He would get here in his regular shoes, take off his regular shoes, and slide into his Crocs. I'm like, what the fool? You're sitting.
It was comfortable, fool. Fuck.
You're sitting wearing fucking wearing Crocs. Dick, like, fool. Anyways,
change
you won't catch me in a pair of Crocs, dog. I've always been that fucking.
You know what? That's gonna be your gift for this year, fool, for your birthday.
Hey, you should get him some. Once
You gotta wear them, fool. If I
I will
buy
never
them,
wear
you
'em,
gotta
fool.
wear them at least.
Once
You
you
gotta
never
wear
wear
'em.
'em.
Crocs, you never go back.
I'm telling you, fool.
That's one of the things, fool.
It's like stepping in heaven. Fool.
I've never been like that sandal type either, right?
I don't wear sandals.
So-
I don't know how to walk in them.
So you know how I play sports, right? You know how like now when athletes finish playing sports or they finish something, they throw on their fucking Crocs. It's Crocs.
Yeah.
For me, it was fuck it with the socks and the slides.
What's the lace?
Those chanclas.
Oh, the ones just like that? Like,
Yeah.
they're like chanclas, but they're like fucking.
Yeah, so you wear them with socks, right?
Yeah.
And even as an adult, I wear like when I'm just going to the store and some shit, I fucking socks and slides. You know?
But not actual flip flops.
Not actual flip flops.
The ones with the little, that goes
Yeah.
in between your toe. Yeah.
But now like everybody's like they slide into Crocs. I'm like just like what the fuck? Like
Fool, I'm telling you, it's like walking on heaven.
It's like a shoe, but it's not a shoe. Like it's like a fucking sandal.
it's not a fucking shoe, fool. It's a sandal, fool. There's
But
not-
it feels like a shoe.
Oh, wait, a
like,
Croc is not a sandal. Fool.
it's like a sandal. It has
It's a
it just
sandal.
it's just
had 'em?
no,
covered.
because once you
No,
put it
but-
in sport mode, it turns into
What
a
the
shoe.
Yeah, there's sport mode. Fool.
For the hard sport where you just lift up the little back shit.
A shoe has
Because you can
a
walk faster
sole
without it coming out.
and shoelaces.
Yeah. That's not a shoe.
I'm telling you, fool. I'm gonna convert you. Fool.
Motherfucker.
It's a chancla, bro.
That shit, motherfucking sport mode. Fool, you're not gonna go play basketball in fucking
No,
in fucking
man.
Uggs. So it is not sport mode.
No, you know what it is? It's a huarache.
Yeah, it just turns into huarache. There you go.
Yeah, huaraches?
It goes from I have one huaraches.
I haven't
The
worn
closed
them in a
toe,
time.
the ones that are closed but they're slightly open, the Mexican ones.
Yeah, the Mexican ones.
Those are what I.
So you can't
you
see
have
my
the-
toenails.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you got fucked up toenails like me.
I should have represented that shit, huh?
What?
Like back when I played fucking sports and shit, just throw my huaraches after.
Yeah.
That would have been.
Hey,
hard.
maybe we should get a sponsor that fixes our toenails.
You know what? It's funny because I have wanted huaraches, dog.
Really?
Yeah.
But would you wear them with socks or without socks?
Without socks.
I got stinky
You
feet.
can't
fool,
talk
so-
shit about huaraches if you're or about Crocs if you want to wear huaraches, dude.
Why?
Huaraches are better than Crocs?
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't say that.
You could wear them with jeans. You could wear huaraches with jeans,
You
dog.
can't- you can't.
You can't
Huaraches is like wood, no?
You can't wear them.
Fool got wood on
You,
this
you
thing.
haven't seen the fucking people in Mexico. They wear them with jeans, fool.
I mean, I
Everything,
know
man.
people do. People
So you
here
do
wear
it for a style
people
fan?
here wear
Fashion
Crocs
statement?
with everything too.
Yeah, and that's stupid when you wear Crocs with jeans.
You know which ones are stupid?
I'm like,
Was it the Yeezys or whatever? The fucking.
That
Oh
shit
yeah,
is
the Yeezy.
retarded.
Oh, those are look fucking dumb, fool. Those look fucking
Wait,
dumb.
which ones? The ones that are like foam or the
Yeah,
ones?
the ones that are like fucking.
Yeah, those do look
I'm not even
They
the
look,
R
like,
word.
they look like a
fool.
cloud.
Yeah, they look like a fucking piece of caca that they stepped on.
Have you seen the ones that look like socks?
No.
It's just like a sock with the sole.
the
on it.
Balenciaga?
No, they're Yeezys. They're like Yeezy pods. I think.
Balenciagas,
I think they're
no
called
mames.
pods.
Does it form your toes?
No, it's just it
Oh.
looks like a sock, but it has a sole. People love them.
Like the shit you're wearing right now.
They
What the
No.
fuck is those?
clogs. These are so comfortable.
What
Dude,
the fuck is
how are
that?
you-
What are those?
how are you gonna
dog?
defend? How are you gonna defend?
I want to see what guys. What the fuck is this?
How are you gonna defend Crocs?
Let me see. Lift your leg up. Let me see your shoe.
Well, I haven't even tied my shit. My shit can't even.
I'm still a teen, dog. With my
I got
J's.
Jordans, fool.
I'm a huge, I'm a huge
These,
collector. in
these are
Jordans
as
and shit.
comfortable as Crocs, but they're actually shoes.
But they look honestly, fool. They look like you're about to go to my fucking birthday party
go to
and throw
Smurfs?
and throw some fucking payaso clown on shit.
I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
that's
lie.
the that's the vibe though. I like it.
Honestly, from this angle, they do look like the clown shoes or like bowling shoes.
Yeah.
Bowling shoes, actually.
Deformed bowling shoes.
No, yeah, they look like all of that. I can't even lie.
They look like platforms, fool, from this side too, because of the bottom, the sole.
They're not.
They look like you added an extra inch to your height and shit.
They're not. You wish. They're not.
They look like I don't know, fool.
It just takes an inch away from your height.
They look like a prototype of the shell toe Adidas.
This was just hating on your shoes, huh? Why do you like
Well,
hating
we're
on
hating on
people's
his.
shoes?
To be fair, we're hating on his Crocs.
Yeah,
We're
we're trying to
trying
show him my Crocs.
Tell
This
him
is
to
fucking-
tie his shoes. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, tie my
Because
shoes.
because you talk shit about my shoes, that all my 13-year-old shoes.
Which
and-
one? The therapeutic ones?
no, my fucking my
Oh.
Jordans. When I wear
I don't talk
Jordans,
about Jordans. I wear Jordans. I've never
Um,
said anything about your Jordans.
yeah. Last time you were like, here he is with his grandpa sweater and his
Oh,
13-year-old
no, but I
shoes.
was making fun of your whole outfit. How do you go
Oh.
from fucking cool shoes to your
It's
grandpa
just
sweaters?
the style, dick. It's just I don't know for like just Jordans have been my thing.
And next time, maybe we should all wear Cortez. Fuck it.
So I can't
can't-
wear
I
Cortez.
can't wear
I would
those.
never wear fucking Cortez either.
Really? You never worn them?
I
They
can't wear
look dumb
those.
to me.
They look fucking dumb, fool.
It'd be dumb
Yeah.
for me to buy Cortez.
And people are gonna hate. People are gonna talk shit to me. But Cortezes, dog. And then now the price for Cortezes,
Oh, yeah, they're
really?
expensive.
Because it's a fucking.
They're like $90, no?
It's like $80.
And they were like $50, $40.
All right, so you guys want to trip out on something? I don't know if the stat is correct. It's not politically correct or checked or fact checked. You know what's one of the highest grossing Nike shoes
What?
Cortez.
besides Jordans, right?
Cortez.
No, the dad shoe.
Oh yeah,
What the fuck is that?
You know
yeah.
you
the
know
super
that white
comfortable.
you know that white shoe that all dads and grandpas wear.
the New Balance.
No,
No,
they're
no.
Nikes, but it's that one white shoe that has the blue on it. That
It
all
has
you
like
see
a
all
streak.
old people.
They're
wear.
like
It's
silver. They're not white. They're like silver.
They're white.
I've never seen
I've
them.
seen them
Trip
like
out.
silver.
I fucking went to the store the other day. And I seen them. And I was like,
No, people
I
love
thought
those,
about
dude.
it. I was like, should I get some of those?
People
I don't even know what the
love
fuck you're
those.
talking about.
There's the dad shoe. For look
You'll
up.
It's
see
like the
them.
Sketcher one.
If,
They look like
if
Skechers.
you guys look up,
Is it like the boat shoes?
Look up
No.
Nike dad shoe. It'll come up.
Yeah, if you search it as Nike
Yeah.
dad shoe, boom, it's the first thing that pops up.
Those are
That-
popular. They're making like couture ones. Like Balenciaga makes their own.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
coming
But that
back.
shit's overrated and shit. It's
Nike
over-
grandpa
I mean-
shoe?
That shoe.
Yeah.
If you look
Yeah.
at Nike
Grandpa
dad shoe, it's so funny. But even those are overpriced now too. Like those are like 80,
Wait,
$90.
Like these?
Well, I can't see because you're not showing me.
Hold up. I'm clicking on it.
Yeah, those white ones. Oh,
these?
those. Yeah, those.
Oh, yeah, no. These are fucking, nah.
Those are dad shoes, right?
Yeah. No, those
No,
are like
people love
fucking-
those. Like every brand makes them now. Like Vans has their own.
Yeah, well, no. I think I wore them once
Those?
Because my mom bought them for me, and I had to wear what the fuck she bought me, and I think it's because they were cheap. And yeah, but I never.
Yeah,
did.
they were cheap.
But at that age, we didn't give a fuck.
No, I did.
I didn't. I had some fucking Walmart Sonic the Hedgehog shoes.
You couldn't
I
wear
fucking loved
solos with
before.
those shits, fool.
You couldn't wear solos. You couldn't wear solos with anything. They could cover your fucking
Hey.
shoe. Who cares?
Nah, fool. Feed us.
Filas. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
hey,
Filas.
remember the acronym for that
Fila,
shit?
dude, Fila got expensive too for a while. There was like a while
It
where
came
people,
back.
yeah, there was a like the same thing with Champion too. Like people started
Oh,
wearing
Champion just came back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's so funny because I used to dress in Champion because my mom used to work at the Garreria
yeah, because it was
for Champion in LA.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Donde cosían todo. And Champion was like a cheap brand at that time.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
always, it'd be like 90 degrees outside and I have the whole tracksuit, the Champion, because she would steal the clothes because we didn't have money. So she would
Yeah.
steal the clothes and fucking, or the rejected ones that are
Yeah,
slightly ripped or
that's fine.
modified. She would take them and modify them and shit.
The Champion shine was upside down.
Yeah, and then she still holds that against me. El pinche Champion ahorita era bien caro y yo te tenía bien arreglado. So it's like, damn, all the brands from back then, the Fila, the Fat Farm. Remember the Fat Farm?
Fat Farm went died down though.
That shit died down.
I've never heard of that.
Never heard of Fat Farm?
That was that Diddy's or Jay-Z's brand?
I can't remember. That's a good question. I can't remember.
Or 50 Cent?
Fubu. I remember Fubu. Remember Fubu?
Yeah, Fubu.
everything's like cyclical though. Because like right now Levi's are super cheap. You can get Levi's at like Walmart for like $20.
Food. Levi's are
Not the
fucking
501s.
expensive.
Not the
Fucking
501s.
jeans are
No, not the
expensive.
501s used to be like $80.
But now they're way
like
cheaper.
50
Yeah,
now.
they're way
Five
cheaper
ones
now.
were like $25, fool.
Well,
For
when I
a
was
while,
getting
but no,
them-
no, you're right. They were not popular. Then they got popular, and then they're back to not being, and they're
Yeah,
gonna
they're
go
not
back
big
up.
no
And then I remember
Yeah.
I used to get them all oversized.
So,
too.
so what's the brand right now that's in jean?
I'm not really
American
sure.
Eagle, probably.
American Eagle.
Really?
Yeah, people like.
I fuck
American
with them.
Eagle.
Honestly, they're comfy as fuck.
I've never worn American Eagle.
Have you
They're
worn anything
comfy.
besides Levi's?
Yeah.
I like Wrangler for
Dickies?
jeans.
Wrangler's
No.
good too.
Fuck,
for like
I'm having a
work
brain
jeans.
fart.
Like right
Kenneth
now,
Cole's. I wear Kenneth Cole's.
fuck. Like right now I'm on a Lucky brand.
Lucky.
Oh, Lucky's good.
See,
Lucky
Lucky's
brand
another one
jeans.
that's gone up and down,
Yeah.
up and down.
Yeah, but I just like the quality of the jean.
Those are good quality, and they're made here in California, so it's good.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you know which ones I used to wear? The ones from Miller Outpost.
Fuck.
Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just talking about that the other day. Miller Outpost, and then it went to what? Anchor Blue. Anchor
Anchor
Blues,
Blue.
remember?
Oh.
I used to wear Anchor Blues, yeah.
Damn, even those brands and shit are fucking.
Or like
They're
when
not existing anymore.
I know they don't.
Jinkos came back in, like the big parachute pants. They were like from the 90s, and like
Yeah.
I never wore that shit.
they
Yeah, I
came
didn't
back
either.
in like a while ago. They're not in right now, I don't think, but they were in, and then now they're back. Everything like just repeats, huh?
Yeah.
Do you think that because of that we like stop making up new things? Like people get less creative because they just start using old stuff?
I think it's just hard to come up with new stuff at this point. Like,
Everything's
even,
been made.
Yeah, even music, like just anything in general.
Everything's a
like,
sample of something old, like the
Yeah.
beats.
Yeah.
But
It's so
I've
hard to
always,
make
I'm
new
always
stuff.
wonderful what happens to all the clothing. Like, you know how you go to like
it
the...
deters.
No, but I'm saying like okay, so you go to the mall, right? You shop at Express because
Oh.
you've been a big Express
I'll tell you
shopper.
where
I don't like Express jeans though. I like what I like
haven't
about
gone
Express
Express
is
in a
some of
while.
their shirts.
But not everything sells, fool. So what the
Yeah.
fuck they do?
it goes in the trash.
That's it.
I
Yeah.
think they have to
Clothes.
donate it, no?
No, well,
No, a lot of it goes
clothes-
to the trash.
Clothes deters. It has like a lifespan. That's why they make so much clothes, because at the end of the day.
But I'm
it's
saying
gonna-
that as a business, I would fucking.
Fool, I have a
It goes to the outlets first, and then after the outlets, they either
probably
give it
ship
away
them.
or they
Okay,
throw it
gotcha.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah, they throw it away.
Fool, I have a fucking jersey that I've had since elementary, dog. That shit hasn't deterred one bit.
No,
Yeah.
but after time it will.
Well,
After
yeah,
time,
then-
but a long
Yeah, but you
time.
bury it, fool. and you
Depends
fucking-
on the
It's like
material.
it's like 200 years max.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay,
like-
oh, fuck.
no, but
Okay,
think
then.
about it. Think about all the clothes that's ever been made. Like that's a
No,
lot
I
of
know,
fucking
fool, but
clothes.
what I'm saying-
If it can go away, even if
No,
it's,
well,
even if it's
He's talking about like shit that like clothes that they
Well,
have in the
like,
store.
oh,
okay,
no, it
okay.
depends
well,
what it's
throw
made
it
out of.
away.
If it's made out of
Fuck,
like
man.
cotton, he's right. It'll deteriorate in like 200 years. But
But
if it's made out of like polyester, that it's gonna last forever, like plastic.
I know, but this was in 200 years. I'm like, damn, fool. I'm probably live fucking past 40, dick.
He was died at 35, dick.
I know, dick. Like, the fucking clothes live longer than me, dick. Fuck.
It does.
Well, it does technically.
But hey, let's move on. I know you had a March Madness fucking
Yeah,
deal going on before we get out of
actually,
topic.
this episode is dropping the day of the final, the championship of the NCAA. Everybody knows, even if you're not a basketball fan, a college basketball fan, people fucking fill out brackets all over the place, right? It's kind of like the Super Bowl. You don't like fucking football, you watch the Super Bowl.
Kind of like the World Cup, dog. Let's be more
Or
relatable.
the World Cup, everything, right? I don't watch college basketball all year, but I watch the fucking March Madness.
Uh-huh.
Why? Because the games get interesting. So what we did is we made our own little bracket. But instead of basketball teams, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a little March Madness tournament style bracket, but we're gonna do TV shows. I mean, we did have a thing on Instagram recently where we tell people, hey, tell us your favorite TV show growing up or whatever it was, right? So why not debate it right here, right now?
Yeah. Cool. Let's do it. Fuck
Hey,
it.
Eric,
You
right.
have a list, right?
First
Now,
up,
hold up. Before we say this is the round of 16, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So round of 16, we're gonna keep it very simple. Okay, just so
Yeah.
everybody knows. We're gonna move past them pretty quick. And then as we get into the semifinals and
We're
all
gonna
the
get more
final,
deep
it's gonna
into
get
it.
more into detail. Okay, that way nobody hates us for why did you guys not pick this show or whatever, because I know.
And we need to apologize because we did probably leave out your favorite show. Just saying.
Yeah.
We just
Yeah,
chose
it's
amongst
on
ourselves.
16.
But anyways, Eric, you got the first matchup?
Yeah, we're starting off strong with the first one. Is it Sopranos or The
Sopranos
Simpsons?
or the Simpsons?
Who came first, Fat Tony or The Sopranos?
Hey, Fat Tony. Oh, never
From
mind.
The Simpsons. Fat Tony came out in the Simpsons, but who came first?
I honestly think it's The Simpsons. Like, you can't even really compare.
I vote Simpsons just because of the longevity, but I will say
Longevity.
Sopranos is one of the best series
Story,
shows.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go Simpsons only because I grew up watching them.
And it's part of our childhood.
Yeah, it's part of our childhood. I stopped watching them at a certain point because they got kind of dumb. But I'll be honest, I didn't watch The Sopranos until maybe like 5 years ago. And I don't know why, because it's a fucking badass show.
It is.
I've
I
never
didn't watch it
watched
in the 90s, but I watched it recently. So I'm gonna go with Simpsons.
Simpsons.
I
Okay.
picked Simpsons too, but I've never watched Sopranos. So
Oh, it's
Yeah.
badass.
But I think that kind of proves that Simpsons is better. If you haven't seen Sopranos, you know what I mean?
And
But
everybody
then, but
talks about it.
Sopranos ended, fool.
Yeah.
So Simpsons, are they still making Simpsons?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like season 30 and shit.
What
32, I
the
think.
fuck?
And
But
they're
they
still
don't come
pretty
out every
good.
Sunday anymore,
Yeah,
right?
they do.
They do.
They do.
I guess I don't have. I
And
don't
they're
know.
still pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
they haven't flopped really.
The quality's gotten better too.
Mhm.
Really
The
same
anime-
voices and everything.
Well,
Well,
yeah, but
no.
you can't tell.
It's because
Okay.
they have a super organized system. Well, let's not get into it. We'll get into it later.
Matt Groening is on time travel. Let's just leave it at that.
Well, he's predicted the presidents and
Yeah.
shit. So
Next
Uh,
matchup.
Married with Children or Game of Thrones? Dude,
I'll tell you where I'm at.
To be honest, I haven't watched Married with Children, but just the fact the end of Game of Thrones pissed me off so much that it kind of ruins everything.
You stole my point.
It,
I
like-
was gonna say the same shit.
Because now when I think about it, I'm just like bitter.
Yeah, same here. So for me, Game of Thrones was like one of my favorite
Like
TV shows
fucking
ever.
Brand.
The last season fucked everything up, fool. It's like one of those things where you just build something so dope just to throw it away and shit.
Yeah, for no reason too. Like
Yeah.
literally every thread that they had built the whole show, they were just like, nah, fuck that.
The plot, the character development, everything, fool. Everything. If you take away that last season, it would have been an easy Game of Thrones for me. But
Yeah.
because of that,
So-
I have to go Married with Children.
Married with Children. Okay, I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna divert first. I'm gonna go last in this one. Who you
Well-
going? Who you picking?
Oh, I said
Married with Children?
yeah, Married with Children.
I never watched the last season of Game of Thrones.
But you
so-
watch, so you still have the
so
good
I
memories.
saw, yeah, I have the good memories.
So,
So I'm gonna
I
go
wish I
Game of
never
Thrones.
watched.
Game of Thrones. Well, it's not even a fucking a hard answer for me. Come on, man. 4 touchdowns in one game at a high school game? No, ma'am. No,
Yeah,
ma'am.
We'll just leave it at that. We're gonna have a no ma'am episode.
The
Yeah.
Wonder Years or Boy Meets World?
I'll
When
go
it's
last
Boy
on
Meets
this one.
Boy Meets World.
Yeah, I think
Boy
Boy
Meets
Meets
World?
I don't think that's even.
Winnie
Topanga.
and Topanga.
Topanga.
That's what it comes down to.
Topanga.
I go Boy Meets World too. I think it was more. It's more of a comfort show and more relatable for me than the Wonder Years. The Wonder Years was just one of those shows that was just chill.
Yeah, I think Wonder Years, we came in at the end of it. Like our child, it existed during our childhood, but I think, like you said, Boy Meets World was more relatable because it was our teenage years.
Yeah.
It's like fucking Wonder Years, they were already at the end of the season or at the end of the shows when I actually got into it. And I was like, okay, it's cool, but it was a different time frame too. It was like
Yeah.
80s, right?
That one was 80s.
80s. So I couldn't relate to the 80s.
Yeah.
90s, it was fucking one of my favorite episodes, the squirt guns. I always wanted a super soaker fucking,
Super so cool.
you know what I'm saying? And I didn't get one, so.
Malcolm in the Middle or King of the Hill?
That one's easy for me. Malcolm in the Middle.
Bobby.
I think King of the Hill is funnier.
I'm going to say King of the Hill.
Damn.
First split.
See, the thing is, here's the other thing for me. Like, okay,
Propine.
just because, just for the
Propane tank,
tiebreaker,
propane tank,
I will switch to King of the Hill But overall, I think Malcolm in the Middle is actually, you know what?
acting in
Never
Malcolm-
mind. You know what? Fuck that. King of the Hill. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I mean,
funnier.
don't get me wrong. Malcolm in the Middle was
It's
fucking
good. Yeah,
funny.
fire.
My favorite character was what's his name? Stewie.
Stewie, he was funny.
Dewey.
And Lore-
Dewey.
Stewie.
Dewey.
Well, there's a Stewie and a Dewey and a.
He just looks funny, fool. I would just
That
look
was
funny.
fucked up how they always treated him bad
Yeah.
for made him do stupid
Yeah, but
shit.
King of the Hill, you're right, is funny. One of the funniest things, it's so fucking hilarious because I was just talking about it the other day. Was I don't know if you guys ever saw the episode where Bobby takes he gets bullied, right?
Oh, with the purse.
Yeah, so he takes self defense classes,
Oh, yeah.
but the dad doesn't know. Hank doesn't know that it's women's self defense, right? so anytime he gets bullied, even though he's not carrying a purse, he says, "Hey, that's my what
I
does
don't
he
know
say?
you.
I
That's
don't know
my
you.
purse."
That's my purse," and kicks him in the nuts.
Nah, I mean, one of my favorite episodes was I have a bunch, but one of the funniest ones when they're going through puberty, and they see. I think Bobby says he sees Luann naked. I think they were out
Oh
camping.
yeah, I remember that.
And then what's that?
that shit.
The Native Americans kid.
don't know what
Dave's
you're talking about.
kid who's not
Yeah.
Dave's and shit.
Yeah.
He says, Bobby's like, "Oh my god, I saw Luann naked. Get these memories off me." And then the other kid goes, "Put them in mine." That's just funny.
The Office or Entourage?
Entourage.
Entourage.
Everybody knows what I'm gonna
Entourage.
say. I'm gonna say The Office, dog.
Entourage,
I mean,
bro. Come on,
yeah.
Turtle. Fucking a bunch of
fuck with
homies
Entourage?
kicking it.
I haven't
See-
seen it, but I don't like The Office. My girl likes it. I've never been able to
See,
watch
but
it.
here's the thing that Entourage isn't because I think you guys have a weird feeling for it because it's just you grew up on it and it's one of those shows, right?
Yeah.
It's like a comfort show,
Fool, I work in an office and I've never even seen the office.
and that's the fucking hilarious part. I think because you haven't seen it, fool. But if you watch it, it's just
I
one of
live
those
that
shows.
shit, fool. Why the fuck do I want to watch it?
Because it's fucking hilarious.
The
But
Office-
anyways,
The Office
Yeah.
is funny, but
No, Entourage, come on, bro. I mean,
Entourage.
yeah, I don't know.
the furries. I mean, that was the first time I ever heard of a furry.
This is gonna be a huge one. People are gonna be like, nah. I think this is gonna be the biggest.
Yeah, people
Well,
love
Miss
you're
Thing.
not here to vote. So.
Yeah, so
Fresh
I guess
Prince of Bel
Wait,
Air.
wait, wait. What did we pick?
Oh, Entourage.
Entourage.
I got outvoted.
Okay.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air, or Batman animated.
Fuck.
Fresh Prince. of
Fresh
Bel-Air.
Prince for me.
I never watched the Fresh Prince, but I did watch the Batman animated. That
Okay.
was like really good animation.
Yeah.
Those like animations from that time were really
The,
good.
the I like the fact that it was a dark storyline.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was legit comic.
Yeah, I don't even think I ever saw a sun in the episode. Any
Yeah, the
episodes.
style was so good.
The style was always dark. It was always at
Yeah.
night. So obviously,
Yeah, Batman's dope, but I still think
I'm not gonna lie,
Will
dog.
Smith?
That's a hard one for me because what'd you pick?
Fresh Prince.
You
So
pick Fresh Prince?
Fresh Prince.
What'd you pick?
I picked Batman because I didn't watch.
Okay,
Fresh
I'm
Prince.
I'm on the fence, bro, because okay, so Batman is a special thing. I used to get off of elementary. When I lived in El Monte before I met you. I used to run across the street to fucking hurry up and watch the Power Rangers at 3. I used to get off at 2:55. The Power Rangers at 3, and then I think there was 2 episodes of Power Rangers. Then it was the Spider-Man Adventures, the Adventures of Spider-Man, and then the Adventures of Batman.
If
It was
you-
at 4 and 4:30, and then
yeah.
I would take an hour off, and at 6 it was a Fresh Prince. Every time it was a 6, and I was like, "Fuck!" So
Mm. Let's put it this way: if you were to watch it now as an adult, would you rather watch?
I
Fresh Prince of
still
Bel-Air?
watch both of them.
I'd watch Batman.
I would rather
now.
watch Batman because that show has like adult humor in it too. Like they like made it good for adults too.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Fresh Prince only because of the emotional part of it. I still
Yeah.
cry
That
when
that episode where he walks in and he talks to him about his dad and everything.
that's
Uncle
that's
Phil?
the that's the
That
that's the episode that makes me
fucking
cry.
episode.
Where he's like, "Why doesn't he want me?"
Yeah.
I just watched it the other day. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Fresh Prince. It's a lot of life lessons.
Supposedly that was like a genuine, like he was being serious because Will Smith's dad doesn't.
But you know
doesn't
what's crazy, fool? That
Yeah.
my mom didn't allow me to watch any black shows growing up.
Yeah.
My mom was very biased or prejudiced or judgmental about black shows because she was ignorant. She didn't know English, so my mom didn't really allow me to watch like the Wayne Brothers, Fresh Prince, Martin, all that shit. She didn't allow me to. She was like, no. Los negritos dicen puras cosas malas because she didn't know any better. You know what I'm saying? And she's had bad experiences
Yeah.
with black people in America, you know, as an immigrant. And so it wasn't until my tío Pedro's wife talked to my mom. We were at my cousin's house, and she's like, "No, that's Fresh Prince. No es así." And she let me watch it. So Fresh Prince taught me a lot. For it was one of those cultural things where, even though it might be fake,
Wow.
it kind of related to me, even
Yeah.
though I wasn't black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've thought about
So-
that. Because now I feel like that's true for like your generation, maybe. But like, I feel like that doesn't happen now, huh? Like,
Yeah.
they don't watch that black stuff. Like, how are you getting
Well, no, I
avoid-
think everything's mixed now. I think
I grew up on a lot of like the shows, like black shows, like
that's what I'm
the thing.
saying. I didn't.
But because my parents, yeah, you're right. Like my parents weren't like as they didn't interact as many. Because I had in elementary, I grew up with a black friend. Remember Ian?
Yeah, I remember.
So I grew up with like black friends. So I've always had like that. But it's like our parents, yeah, didn't understand. So when we're watching TV, it's like us. I didn't like watching novelas.
Mhm.
But I fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would just leave. But it was the same thing with my parents. But yeah, Fresh Prince. I never even saw. I just saw a show, to be honest with you, because I felt like it was.
Yeah, it was so relatable.
Yeah.
We-
I mean, Uncle Phil, fuck, fool.
We forget that like it's not even that long ago. Like Mr. Rogers, I'm pretty sure was the first like TV show to have like a regular black character, like for like a white show that they had. That's like not even that long ago.
I used to watch the Reading Rainbow, and it was led by a black guy. Black
By
guy
Star
was-
Trek.
Yeah.
I fucking hated reading Rainbow.
I used to love that show. Anyways, what's the next matchup?
The next one is Breaking Bad
Who
or
won
Saved
that
by
one
the
then?
Bell.
Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince.
Okay. Saved by the Bell and what?
Breaking Bad.
Fuck.
All I'm gonna say is Tiffany Amber Thiessen, Kelly Kapowski. I can't go against you. So I'm gonna say Saved by the Bell.
Oh my god. Breaking Bad is so good though. We can't give him 2 L's. We already took away.
No, I'm gonna go with Saved by the Bell too.
You guys are crazy.
The cast was dope.
The cast was dope. The food I grew up
Principal
literally,
Belding.
literally the shit that they're going through. It's the same shit. It was one of those shows like the Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
I just didn't like Lisa, fool.
But Breaking Bad's like cinematography, the like pacing. It's
Character
of course,
development.
Of course. But you gotta understand, this brings back childhood memories.
And it
That's
honestly, like, here's the difference though. I think in our childhoods, TV shows were raising us, fool.
I think Saved by the
You
Bell.
know what I'm saying? TV shows were raising us. I think like Breaking Bad, all the other shows are more entertaining now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But the shows back then were like more educational.
Remember Hang Time?
Hang Time? Fuck yeah. I
Hang
fucking love-
Time. Hanging together.
was a basketball show,
Yeah, that
fool.
was a basketball show.
That shit was dope.
Huh?
That shit
I'm
was
okay
dope.
with Saved by the Bell because to be honest, I can't be mad at Saved by the Bell because they're like they like
You know what cemented it?
they
Sorry.
made like a whole style for the
Yeah.
90s just on them. Like just that show on its own like made a whole style for the 90s.
They
Yeah.
and it was real life. They tackled drunk driving, drugs, fucking sleeping pills, starting a band. We all fucking wanted to start a band as a kid and shit, you know? Like all the shit. It was about friends and shit too. So it's like
But you know what cemented it for me?
What?
When what's her face, the girl that plays Jessie, when she came on a Showgirls.
Elizabeth Berkley.
Uh,
When she came on a Showgirls, I was like, damn. nips.
last one, WWE or that 70s show. Last one for the first bracket.
WWE.
That 70s show.
To be
Easy.
honest, I would have to say WWE.
But see, that's where this one's a little tricky because we were kind of debating if there should be a show itself.
Mm-hmm. It is a show.
It is
Yeah,
a show, yeah.
But I think it's just so much, like, and at some point it gets so
But so is
saturated.
The Simpsons.
It's so saturated. Yeah, but The Simpsons has
Okay,
storylines.
okay. I think
So does, like, a
WWE had the Attitude Era, which
Yeah.
is probably the best
The best.
era of ever of
Uh-huh.
WWE. I'm gonna go with Kiko on this one, and go with 70s Show, because I watched that show from the beginning to the end, and I was in love with Jackie. I know she was annoying as fuck, but I like toxicity. I guess I don't know. I was in love with Jackie. I that's when I realized that I liked Russian women because she's Russian, she's Ukrainian. I was like, oh man, I want Jackie. I want her to say Mike instead of Michael. Mike.
What about you?
Yeah.
WWE.
How are we gonna just break this? I said WWE.
Okay, so bring.
There's no changing my answer. Sorry.
That's fine. I'm not gonna change my answer.
This is a tough
Okay,
one.
so tell me, what about WWE? Give me a specific point.
I feel like there's never been anything like it, where it's like
But that's not a point.
It's
That's
like
just
half-
your opinion.
Well, you're
No,
asking.
that is
He's
a point.
A
answering
point.
it.
Like, what about WWE? Like, what is
He's
that?
not-
yeah, there's
answering.
never been a show where it's like half real life and half like fake.
But
Like that.
And that's where my point is. The fact that
It's not real life.
there's no original
not, but-
story. All we have is different personas taking center stage and a villain. hero, people you root for, people you go for.
It's not
But
like
they
that
just, that's
anymore,
all they
though.
do is alternate them.
We're not talking about. We're talking about.
But that's character development. It's like a show.
No,
You have the good and the bad. You have the
yeah,
the
but
yin and
but,
the
but I've
yang.
seen a character go from good and bad and being different characters. So where is the originality?
It's,
Yeah.
That's based off of how
That-
the crowd sees
that's
you.
easier to do than to have the same character and have them develop throughout a whole thing, a
Like-
whole show,
Hero's journey is the best type of
or
story.
or a villain's journey,
Yeah, you're right. But that's not really what we're talking about. Because
and secondary character development behind it. Because technically, every match has a rivalry, right? You have a good guy and a bad guy. So your supplemental characters are never brought to life. They're brought to life through their own rivalries.
but they fight
yeah, but
and
it's
it's
just
fun.
I mean, it's fun, yeah, but I feel like there's no growth in anything.
Hey, you
Yeah.
ready to override these fools? So we're gonna override.
I mean, that 70s show is tampoco is not like they don't have the deepest character development.
no, but it was
tampoco.
fucking hilarious. I'll tell you guys how we're gonna overwrite this because we have to move on.
Okay.
So WWE as a whole,
WWE.
WWE as a whole, it's a great entertainment show that deals with different eras, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the 70s show deals with one specific era. So for that, in its sense, it is so powerful compared to the other. Like WWE, if it went one-on-one with the one era, the 70s show will fucking destroy it. But because WWE, you're right, it focuses on so many character developments, storylines from different eras. You're basically using like the universe versus a planet, and I think the
Well,
planet is funny.
I don't think you can use that because in the 70s, wrestling
Put it
wasn't like how the 70s
no,
show is.
but put it this way.
We're not talking about the 70s. We're
no,
talking
but
about
you're saying eras.
yeah.
The 70s era.
No, but the character still lives on. The biggest eras, the biggest people when you think WWE, you think Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Triple H. So these are people
Andre
from the
the
past.
Giant.
You don't,
What
you, or even the only one right now you think of is fucking Roman Reigns, right? But other than that,
To me, Roman Reigns sucks.
everybody else is like, what are they doing? They're bringing back characters from the old days. The Rock is back now because the ratings were dropping.
No,
So
it's
it's
not
like-
the ratings.
I mean, the 70s
the
show too,
storyline.
they brought it back and then it was the same stuff and everyone
All right,
hated it.
because we got to move on.
Yeah,
for
we're
the sake of
totally-
time.
70s
Hold on.
show fell
Check it
off
out.
after Eric
Yeah.
But
left.
check this out. Check this out, fool.
Let's be
Yes.
honest.
Check this out. Check this out. I'm gonna finish it with this because this is how we're gonna overpower these
We're
fools.
overpowered.
You
it
said
already.
that twice already.
I'm gonna tell you. This is called Sisko and Mike, and Sisko and Mike get to choose.
All
So
right,
somebody should
I'm
move
cool
on.
with this.
No,
Next round, Elite Eight.
Next round, it's
no, there's another
Yeah,
rap.
this
right?
is Elite
no, that's
Eight.
it. This is it.
This is Elite Eight.
This is Elite Eight.
So we did 16.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Next
fast.
is The Simpsons versus Game of Thrones.
Wait, Game of Thrones didn't pass.
Yeah, the Game of Thrones didn't pass.
Married with Children.
Yeah,
was?
Married with
Yes.
Children.
Oh,
Al
Game-
Bundy, fool, 4 touchdowns.
okay.
and
There we
one-
go. Simpsons Married with Children.
Married with Children, fool. I'm sorry, but Al Bundy.
I agree.
Really?
I agree.
Yes, Married with Children, bro. Kelly, Al Bundy, fool. The dumb shit he fucking says. The no ma'ams, the secret fucking cave to the stripper
the
club.
jokes in the shoe store. He's a fucking shoe salesman.
He's a shoe salesman, fool.
The Simpsons, though, the writing on The Simpsons is so good. The animation, and it's been consistent. They still do it since the start. Like it's been 30 years.
Just put it like this: Al Bundy beats Homer.
Yeah, I go Married with Children.
Married
So
with Children, bro.
Simpsons.
damn, we got another tiebreaker.
Yeah, well, I could definitely say that we're gonna overrate this one too.
Married
Yeah.
with Children.
And I'll
over
tell
The
you why.
Simpsons?
That's fixing. We don't fix here.
We're not fixing. I'm just saying, like, the Simpsons, fool. Again, it's a cyclical thing.
Well,
Simpsons.
then
have-
if you keep relating it to that, then there's no point of us doing this.
No, it's not that. I'm just saying it's like the Married with Children had a beginning and an end, and throughout the whole beginning and
I
end.
think that's the whole thing too. I think The Simpsons has, it's become oversaturated where like they're the same age, the same things, but it's dope. Don't get me wrong, like it's super close for me, but I just feel like Married with Children is just.
Think about it, fool. You're talking about Simpsons is still going on right now, right? But
Exactly. And Married with Children.
Married
is
with
it?
Children cannot go on. That's the beauty of it.
the
fool. You
humor,
can't-
yeah. You just at some point some shows need to stop.
But I think The Simpsons is so genius the way that they've come up with this, like, kind of like a formula.
But-
yeah, but I don't even watch it anymore.
but-
you know
but
what I'm saying?
it's-
So
but-
it's like
But it's also
That's
easy.
true.
But it's also easy because you don't have the characters growing in age either.
yeah.
So you're
it's-
just repeating the same things. Whatever's trending, you can really do it.
Exactly.
like a
exactly.
conversation.
So it's like Bart is always gonna be Bart, and it's like Bart from when I grew up was cool. Like I haven't watched Simpsons in fucking 20 years, fool. I didn't even know they were. I told you I didn't even know existed. So to me, it's like
It
okay, I got
existed.
you. They existed. I got
Okay,
you.
let's do Married with Children.
All
Yep.
right. All right, next matchup.
That was the second one. I said
that
right
was the
now.
first
I
one.
said okay. Now
Are
it's
you
Boy
writing
Meets
them down?
World. Yeah, now it's Boy Meets World and King of the Hill.
Boy Meets
Boy
World.
Meets World.
Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets World.
I think so. Yeah.
I just can't go against
That
the
one was easy.
Pandanko.
So we didn't even
the
have to debate
it. The life lessons. I mean, King of the Hill is funny, but Boy Meets World has a lot of life lessons that I think we still apply. I mean, they brought it back again.
Reginald Fairfield.
Reginald Fairfield.
Next one,
That
Eric.
one was easy. Next one is
Weenie, weenie, but
Entourage?
weenie, but feenie, weenie.
or
Fide.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Which
Ooh,
one? Sorry, what?
Entourage.
Entourage or Fresh Prince?
Entourage.
I'm gonna go Fresh Prince, homie.
I'm going to go Fresh Prince too.
I'm gonna go Fresh Prince too.
That one's easy too. There you go. Bam. Next
Yeah.
one.
Only because of the,
We just went deep on it.
yeah.
Next is Saved by the Bell. That 70s show.
Saved by the Bell.
70
Saved by the
show.
Bell.
Saved by the Bell.
I think Saved by the
Bam.
Bell.
Easy, dog. Let's go. Next one.
Because they're
Final
like,
four.
those are actually kind of similar. One's like fake 70s and one's real 90s. You know?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I think it wasn't forced either.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's true.
So next one, final four, dog.
Final four. Damn, we're getting to it. Let me read them all before we get to it. In the final four, it's Married with Children, the Game of Thrones.
No.
sorry.
How the fuck-
I read wrong. I read wrong.
People really want to Game of
I
Thrones
read
in there.
wrong. It's Boy Meets World, Fresh Prince of Bel Air, and Saved by the Bell. So first is Married with Children versus Boy Meets World.
That could have been a final right there, dog.
Boy Meets
Ooh,
World.
that
I'll go
one's-
first. It's Boy Meets World.
Eric.
Boy Meets World, I think it's because just Boy Meets World did so much for like the '90s. I think as it's hard to beat like what it did for like the aesthetic.
Okay. Fuck. I don't know, dog.
You go first.
You know what?
And they're both similar. In that
I
sense.
think just because if you ask me right now, I can watch Married with Children, but I'd rather watch Boy Meets World.
So what are you picking?
I'm a big Boy Meets World.
Man, Bundy's gonna hate me for this. Al, sorry. I should be the no ma'am.
4 touchdowns.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I said this on the podcast more often than not. I think Boy Meets World to me was my getaway from all the shit that I was going through. So I cannot just because of that alone. And don't get me wrong, Married with Children is one of my top favorite shows. Like I was just watching it last night, literally.
Yeah.
I was watching
this
it with
week.
Angelica, and I was just like, "This is fucking." She was laughing, and I was like, "It's funny." 90% of the shit would not be allowed on TV today.
Yeah.
But it's not even about that. It was just about the fact that it's like that show said things that some people think, but I get it. Like we're not all gonna agree on shit, and it's just now you can't even voice your opinion, or you can't even say how you feel because I gotta worry about how you feel. And it's
Oh,
like.
fuck that.
I know. So that's what Married with Children to me is. It's like you could say whatever the fuck you want, but what Boy Meets World,
It's more plastic. You think more fake?
what
Boy
Married with
Meets
Children?
World? No, Boys Meets
No,
World.
no, definitely not. Well, it's not plastic and it's not fake. It is a mirage. To me, it's like a world.
That doesn't exist.
No, I love Boy Meets World, bro. Like
It's his escape from
that's
reality.
my escape from reality, fool. That's my perfect
Mm.
family.
Yeah.
But it's an escape. It's not really.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
It's
That's what
because
he
it
means by
helped me.
plastic.
It helped me through.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
What's up?
That's what he meant by plastic, no?
Yeah, but I'm saying it. I don't mind it. That's one show that I don't mind being, even if it's not the. How many families are like that? Maybe not a lot, but to me, I could fucking daydream when all the chaotic shit was going on in my life. I could daydream into that show and pretend I was Corey, and pretend I had fucking a family, a dad that loved me, a mom. I mean, my mom did show love, but I had a perfect family almost. So, and I'm debating because this is one hard one.
And let's not forget about Topanga.
And not Topanga, exactly. Topanga, come on, man. She's
And-
fucking beautiful.
Last
go
matchup.
Boy
Oh,
Meets World.
We already won.
I think
Everybody
Well,
Yeah.
no
has it.
shit, but I wanted to
yeah,
get my
Boy,
sense
Meets, Boy Meets World.
Because Al Bundy is. Al
So
Bundy.
now it's what? Saved by the Bell and
Fresh
Fresh
Prince.
Prince.
Fresh Prince. Whoo.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air, baby.
Fresh Prince.
Kelly.
or
Kapowski. That's it.
Saved by
That's all
the
I have to say.
Bell.
Kelly, put it this way: Sunday mornings, if we don't have anything going on, I wake up, I put Me
When
TV.
you wake up in the morning,
I put Me TV, exactly. Me TV on Spectrum.
it's
Then like channel
right.
channel 16 for 2 hours. They have Saved by the Bell, and what I did just watch it. Saved
You
by
pick
the Bell.
Fresh,
I pick Fresh and Bel Air. Fresh and Bel Air.
Eric.
I'm gonna have to go Saved by the Bell.
I hate you guys, man.
I think it's a better show.
I'm sorry, Uncle Phil.
Oof.
Uncle Phil, bro. The life lessons.
You got those from Mr. Belding too, with humor.
Mr. Belding was more corny. Mr. Phil, Mr. Phil.
And Will Smith fell off.
I don't give a fuck about Will Smith. I give a fuck about Uncle Phil, the emotions that it brought out. You know what I'm saying? Like the episode of when Aunt Viv goes to teach, and it's because these fools are trying to get away with the teachers don't. If there was more Black history, we would listen more.
This
Like-
actually goes back to what he was saying about the point you were making earlier backs him up about like it being a story of one person, because that's kind of what he's saying. Like when it's one person like that, you can kind of get into it more, like with what.
But it's not even that. It was just us getting away. How many times have we not? I watched that episode with Angelique, and then I'm like, and I'm laughing, and she's laughing at me. I call her Angelique, and she's laughing, and I'm like, you see, we've all tried to get away with shit, but at the end of the day, we as parents or adults, we've been there, so we know when you're trying to get away with shit, and it just backfires on you in the end. Like I said, that episode where they told Aunt Viv, there's not enough Black history, and even though I'm not talking about the Black history itself, but they told them, and Aunt Viv's like, I'll teach it, and then they expected it to be easy on them because they're Black.
This is the only way you're gonna lose this. Watch. They replaced Aunt Viv.
For real.
They had to replace Aunt Viv.
Why did they do that? That's outside from the show.
Hey, fool, but that's the whole thing. You wanted continuity in that, and then they just switched it out.
But that had nothing to do with the show. It didn't take away from the show.
It was so different too. Like
It
Yeah,
didn't
she
take away
was-
from
wasn't
the
even
show.
similar. Like similar.
But it doesn't matter. It didn't take away from the show because you know what? Aside from it being Will Smith's show, that literally is Uncle Phil's show. Uncle Phil.
No, I think you
Yes?
just said it because he was a mentor.
No shit.
He was like
Aside from it being Will Smith's show, it's Uncle Phil's
like
show.
you were saying that like stuff used to teach you stuff. He was like the lesson of that show.
Exactly. Will Smith was the
Character that you filled in with yourself.
that created chaos.
And
Uncle Phil was the one that fucking saved it.
and that's why I like Saved by the Bell, because every character you
Gets
could
saved by
relate.
the
You
bell.
could relate to every single one of those characters in some sort of different
No,
way.
he
In high
turned me.
school.
Now I'm Fresh Prince of Bel Air wins. Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
I'm sorry, Kelly.
This the last one's gonna be hard. Fuck.
Yeah, this last one is now
Boy Meets
Boy
World.
Meets World. Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
This is not what I expected.
Oh god.
I was expecting The Office and
Nah, dude, there's no
way.
way The Office.
Whoa. What is at the end of the day? What is
Bro.
the show about?
The Office versus Boy Meets World.
Office.
Boy Meets World. Fool, you tripping? Fool. At the
I
end of
watch
the day,
I watch The Office every night, dog.
Why are we even asking for his opinion?
Anyway, it's the ending. All right, last one is the final. Boy Meets World versus what?
Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince.
If you choose the wrong one, you're racist.
That's true.
You guys go first.
I have to go last again, though.
I'll go first. I pick Boy Meets World.
Yeah, me too. Actually, Boy Meets World. I think it's just a more fun show. They're pretty similar.
Fuck yeah, that's a hard one.
Yeah.
Hold on. Nah, because
It's
I
'cause
love Boy Meets World.
It's because in West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know.
I already made up
That's
my
where I
mind.
spent most of my days.
You know what? I'm gonna go Boy Meets. I'm gonna go Boy Meets World.
Yeah, huh.
I'm gonna go Boy Meets World.
I think it holds up better. Just
You can pick Boy Meets World.
I'm gonna pick Boy Meets World. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Boy Meets World.
and I think I'm happy looking back at the bracket with Boy Meets World being on top. Looking back at it, I'm like, yeah, pretty comfortable.
You know what it was for me? I feel like more like I saw the growing up, because we literally saw them from kids to college and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Getting married.
So Fresh Prince, I feel like it ended once
we saw them being
Once you got an adult.
parents.
Will Smith. Yeah, Will Smith was still he was already like in his late teens.
Yeah.
When he
No,
did
he was a
Fresh
young adult
Prince.
because he was getting married too.
Yeah.
He got married, I think.
Yeah, but on the show. But
Yeah, on
what
the
I'm
show,
saying,
yeah.
when he moved to Uncle Phil's, he was already in high school. Already
Yeah,
senior.
yeah.
We were kids still. So
But I think with I think what cemented it for me was Girl Meets World.
Yeah.
Even though it didn't do as good as the
Boy Meets-
fact that my kids love Boy Meets World, and then the fact that my kids, it's kind of like I grew up being Corey.
I watched it with my daughter too. So
Exactly. So, and now they're watching it, and now they're seeing the point of view. Like they liked it already. They liked the show Boy Meets World, but they didn't live it. But now they're living it again as kids with Girl Meets World, or they lived it for that little short time. They had a lot of episodes, and it's like the same lessons. Just now Corey's the teacher. I'm the teacher.
yeah.
The same shit I
He's
lived.
Mr. Feeney.
They did
Yes.
it smart with that, yeah.
The same shit I did. Now I'm the teacher to my kids. You see what I'm saying? The same shit. I was Corey, but now my kids are Corey. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
Boy Meets World, fool. Like I said, it's always been.
I think Boy Meets World's the best show.
Hey,
I'm gonna
so
watch that shit when I get home.
so,
You never seen
it?
so that's the great debate. If we missed the show or you guys don't agree, let us know.
I don't even think anything could beat it, fool.
No, but
I
people
think we're
were
right. I think, yeah. I
We're
think,
right.
yeah. I think we did it. I think we got the best show ever.
IMDb, bro. I am
For
the
real.
B.
Hey, I think that's gonna be my
I
theme.
am
fool.
the B.
What?
I think that should be my theme. I'm gonna be
Meets World?
Corey for my birthday.
What, you gonna let your hair grow?
You could be Sean Dick. I'm gonna get.
I'll be like Rebel or what?
Yeah, you could fucking show up and.
Where are we?
One of you guys has to. One of you guys has to
You're
be
Minkus. One of you has to be
Minkus.
Minkus.
I want to be Minkus.
Well, you already
That'd
are
be fun to
Minkus.
dress up.
Oh, and what was that? What was that fool from the Bully too? Remember they had a good
Oh,
character.
it's the,
Skull-
Harvey.
Harvey.
Oh,
Harvey.
I forgot about that.
Harvey. His name is Harley. Remember?
You
Harley.
baboon.
That show was the
Baboon.
inspiration for so many shows too. Like I feel like Arthur wouldn't exist without that too. Like there's so many like that.
Arthur, like the fucking little
Yeah,
Arthur.
like the animated show. I feel like that was like the prototype. You don't think so?
I'm
being for real.
really likes his action.
fool, hey, you know what we didn't mention? Magic School Bus, fool.
That one was dope, but I don't think they would have known about that.
I watched it.
Magic School Bus is the
Magic School
shit.
Bus. With
Magic
Miss
School Bus.
Frizzy?
Recess?
Miss Frizzle?
Recess?
Fool.
Miss Frizzy
But those
gets-
fools were Reese's. I never watched Reese's.
Reese's was good too.
Reese's was great.
Rugrats.
bro.
Nobody said
Oh, we
Rugrats.
should do.
Rugrats?
We should do
A
like
cartoon one.
Yeah.
All right,
Kid
so
shows.
that's the next thing. You guys want another bracket? Animated cartoon shows? Tell us which ones.
I think
South
Hey
Park.
Arnold wins though.
Fuck no,
You guys didn't like Hey Arnold?
bro. Did
I
you
never
not?
watched
Did
that
you not
shit.
hear me in the beginning of the show? Growing up, I wanted to be fucking He-Man. Now
Hey,
that
hey,
I-
I loved
liked
He-Man
He-Man
as a kid, too.
But I feel like
Hey.
He-Man was younger.
Hey.
Like He-Man was
Hey.
like when you were like
Thunder-
10.
X-Men
Thunder-
series, fool.
Thunder-
The fucking
Thundercats?
X-Men
I
series.
never
You
watched
kidding me?
Thundercats.
You know that the X-Men series, the score, is one of the best scores
Oh,
in
yeah,
the world.
it was well written,
it
bro.
is, Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to that show. Well, actually, should be out when this episode drops.
There's
but-
there was a lot of drama with all that shit. I don't even. That's another shit to
But
talk about.
that's people too, Dick. That show's always been about diversity, no matter what.
I know.
it
That's
was-
true. The whole point. Oh,
The whole
are people
pre-
upset about it being like about diversity? Because the whole
No.
point of it is that they're like,
They're upset because
Outcast.
you guys know Morph, right? In the comics, Morph does evolve into that gray faced person.
yeah,
He's bi. What is he? He doesn't have a binary. He doesn't have a gender because he's a shapeshifter. In the comics, he literally evolves to
that's
become
canon.
it's canon, right? So people are making a big thing. But if you look at it, X-Men has always been about diversity. People hating
has
on
always
mutants.
been.
It's people hating on
Yeah,
diverse
the whole
people.
show is
the whole
literally,
show's premise. The
yeah.
comics was written for that premise.
Yeah,
Hold on.
it was written during like Jim Crow
Yeah.
for that.
It's there.
But it was supposed to be a racial thing, not a fucking.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Like they feel like
Well,
outcasts.
yeah, you're right.
What were you gonna say?
What happened with that? The transition? What are you talking about?
People were
Well,
talking
people are talking about like
People are
Morph
mad that
being
there's, like, a
binary.
they're talking about also Wolverine being a woman. Like there's like,
That happened.
Hugh
X-23?
Jackman. No, that's X-23 is X-23.
Yeah.
But they're actually saying that
The
right
new
now.
movie?
Right now, Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman are not promoting the movie Deadpool 3 because they're saying the director changed a part of the storyline where the new Wolverine is going to be a woman.
For real?
Yeah,
I don't think that's true because
think
Henry,
that's true.
that's what
Henry Cavill is supposed to be a Wolverine.
he's
A
not going to be
version.
Wolverine.
He's a version of Wolverine.
I
It's
saw
in
him
the
playing
movie?
something else.
Yeah.
They're
No.
probably doing something where it's like a multiverse.
It
and
is.
there's-
It's a
yeah.
multiverse thing.
And
Yeah.
there's, like, a
So,
woman.
but-
Why
So-
wouldn't there be a woman then?
Fool,
Yeah.
once again, it goes.
That's
There's
what
a woman
hitting.
Loki,
There
and it was
a woman
dope.
In,
It was dope.
Miles Morales. What was her name?
Spider Gwen.
Gwen.
That was Spider-Gwen, fool. Not.
So, but there's different Spider-Man. That's what we're trying to say. Like,
I know.
fool, like
It's
people,
just- you know how it is.
people don't have
It's
shit to
alternate
do.
universe.
Yeah.
It
I
makes
don't like.
sense.
I don't
in
like.
that,
I don't
in
like
that.
the voice. The
That's fair.
You know what I didn't like?
what?
That they glowed down. How do you say it? Rogue.
Oh,
I didn't even see Storm in the
Oh,
commercial.
that shit no ass.
I can get
No,
that
well,
one.
not the ass thing,
Well, they compare the ass. She has no ass,
but
and in the old one, she has a nice little booty. But that's. I mean,
I was talking about the character in it.
Didn't
No,
it-
I mean we talk
didn't
about
they-
that. We talk about that in my and I do Marvel.
Didn't they get mad at Shira? They brought back Shira, and they also like changed how she looks. People got mad at that too, no?
Well, no, people were mad because the first He-Man that was on Netflix, what's his name? That one comic guy. Fuck.
Kevin
James, right? No, Kevin James is the actor.
No, Kevin.
Yeah, that fool.
Yeah,
Kevin James.
Kevin James is the actor. No, yeah,
The
that fool.
bald-
That fool made the
what is
show.
Kevin Eastman or something.
Kevin Eastman.
Yeah.
He made the show like women led, so Shira became like more powerful at that moment. She became the guardian.
Uh-huh.
But it was like, bro, like,
But it's a show for
Yeah.
girls. Like
no.
I feel Shira. I never watched Shira.
Oh, Shira's the female equivalent. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the latest He-Man. Sorry, yeah.
Oh
No,
no,
they
for
haven't
He-Man.
brought out. They brought out any
Oh,
Shira.
they haven't. Oh, I thought they.
So who the fuck is He-Man?
You don't know who He-Man?
I know who he is. I'm saying it's always saying who the fuck is He-Man?
I didn't say who the fuck is he.
Who's He-Man?
The fuck you mean? I have the power.
Oh, yeah. So
You know what's badass? Masters of the Universe.
yeah, this is,
Masters of the Universe.
Wait,
Where it
what's
was like
that?
all of them.
that's the
no?
whole clica.
You've never seen that shit?
It was
That's the one I
I, mean, I
watched.
probably
originally.
did because it sounds familiar, but I don't remember.
It's He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
Oh yeah.
That one was sick. It had like the whole group.
Strong Arm or Armsmen.
What about the Flash Gordon?
I never watched that. But anyways,
We should wrap it up.
I'm just we're going way off tangent.
Yeah,
dog.
we could just
We're
talk
gonna-
about shows
We'll do
forever.
an
huh?
animated show later, and we're all about that shit. But
Damn.
yeah, I'm a little surprised that Boy Meets World won this shit.
Really? You're
Just-
the only one, fool.
No, like I'm surprised because there was a lot of good shows, but I think the way the matches went, it just ended up being on top. But
No, I think it would have won regardless.
I think Boy Meets World won.
Mhm.
you,
Yeah.
I think Fresh Prince ending in number 2.
Makes sense. Too.
Yeah.
it's questionable.
Okay, so let's say it was Fresh Prince and no, we
but
would
then
have
we're
chosen
just
the
gonna
same
go off
thing.
tangent and everything.
It would
and
have been the
shit.
same thing.
Yeah.
I think I didn't appreciate that Married with Children was fucking
Second round. It was
put
a-
up fucking.
Hey,
Who
dog,
did
that's
it
how
go
happens.
against?
It went against Boy Meets World.
Yeah, Final Four.
Oh, what was
Then
gonna
if
lose
it did it-
eventually? De todos modos.
It would have lost
Yeah,
anyways.
did it go top 4?
Nah,
Yeah, it was
but I
Final
see
Four.
what you mean.
But yeah,
But that's true about all tournaments. Like if you go against the best team, like in the
there's
first
always
round,
gonna be
it's
upsets. Fool.
just
That's what's crazy about March Madness. You get these
Yeah.
fucking buzzer beaters. And,
But I don't think there was an upset. I think
Winners.
the main.
well, to some people. But yeah, anyways, we didn't rank them. We should have ranked them too. But anyways, yeah, I mean, I'm glad with it. You guys got anything else to it? Because I think that's a pretty good way to end it.
No, I'm just saying, hey, if fucking doesn't matter what birthday it is. I know it is my birthday show or whatever. I get no cake and shit, but I can't eat cake.
I forgot the cake pop. Though.
I'm just glad we got to the truth about what the best show is.
That's my birthday present. Fuck it.
There you go.
So just fucking, hey, celebrate your life. Celebrate your life. No matter what. Honestly, I'm learning to celebrate life.
And make sure you guys shout out Mike, give him a happy birthday, and we'll see you guys next time.